Hello everyone. Let us continue learning C++ programming. In this part of the video, we'll be discussing yet another interesting program solved using C++ language. Let's get started. Now the question title is print only the prime factors of a given number. Now when you talk about the value of prime factors, for instances, let's talk about a number as 24. In our previous program, we talked about how effectively we can print the factors of the given number n, and that ranged from 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. The optimal complexity we completed the code is with the help of primality concept, and the coding complexity was done with the help of O of square root of n, which is the optimal code. Now the same code can be used and we can spot all the factors of the given number, and each number can be run against a small code saying whether it is a prime number or not. So I can have a small program which says is prime and check a number to be prime or not, which again comes under the same category of O square root of n complexity, which can be done easily. That is, let us complete this function first, which will help us understand how prime numbers work. Now the basic definition of prime numbers is nothing but prime numbers are numbers which are divisible only by 1 and itself. If any other number that divides the given number, then that is not considered to be prime. So for the same, I can say use the same loop which we did earlier to spot the factors. Let us get going. So let us have a new file. I'll save this file as prime only.cpp. Let us start with our header file here, and let us have our vectors. Let us have the algorithm as well, which we might use it to sort it. And let us have the math header file as well, and let us write a function called as isPrime, which should return either 1 or 0 depending upon the given number n. If the number is a prime number, it will return 1, else it will return 0. If n is equal to 1, we all know n1 is not a prime, so I'll return 0 directly. So else part, I'm going to do some action where I'll run a loop, before which I need to have the limit. So limit is equal to square root of the given number for int I is equal to 2, I less than equal to the limit I plus plus. If at any point in time, if n modulo I is equal to 0, n is divisible by I, then that is evident because I'm running the loop from 2 till the limit. So if any one number in this range divides my numbers, and that number is considered to be a non-prime number, so I'm returning 0 on that part. If it successfully comes out of the for loop, then that is considered to be a prime number, so I'm returning 1. So this is a small minimalistic code to find whether the given number is prime or not. Let us use the same code against our previous program here. So I go back to the code which we wrote earlier, which is factors.cpp. And I'll just copy the whole main function which we did recently for the present program. And one small change is if n is modulo I equal to 0, not only that, I'll also have an ampersand condition saying double ampersand is prime of I. I should be a prime. And same way here, I need not push back 1 because 1 is not considered to be a prime number. I'll remove 1. And that LMT should also be a prime number. So is prime of the limit LMT. And those are the limited changes which we need to do, and we have included the isPrime function already. So let's clear the screen. Let's compile the code G++ prime only.cpp -o prime only. And the code has come up with an ample number of errors. Let us spot each and everything one by one. Yeah, the namespace was not included. So using namespace std. Yeah, this statement has to be splitted. Let us remove this line from this part. Let us also have another if statement, because not only I, the other number of n by I should also be checked. So let's copy this if statement here. Let's do it one more time. And only change which I do here is nothing but S prime of n by I. If that is true, I'll also append that. So let's clear the screen. Let's compile it once again. Let's run it this time properly, 1001. And it only prints 7, 11, 13 and 1001. AR of n is being pushed back here, which is not needed. Let's delete that number. Let's compile it. Let's run it this time, 1001. Yeah, the code is properly fixed. So 11, 7, 11 and 13 are the only prime number that divides my number. So let's try for some other numbers like 23. Let's run the loop from 1 onwards. At 23 is the only number that is being printed. 17, it prints rightly. 34, it has to print 2 and 17. And for 100, it has to print again 2 and 5. For 1, 2, 3, it has to print 3 and 41. So all the outputs are perfectly right. So we have fixed few of the errors which we have made, and the code is made perfect. It prints the prime only numbers for all the given numbers. And the code is the efficient code which we have written with the help of the concept which we used in our previous programs, that is the complexity of primality complexity square root of n. Hope this idea of printing only the prime factors of a given number is clear. See you in the next part of the video. Thank you.